feeling good in our bodies is our natural state. Not all this craziness about, oh, you're getting older, so you're just supposed to fall apart. You're just supposed to hurt all the time. Like, that's not actually how it's supposed to be. But when we're constantly throwing all this craziness inside and at our bodies, of course that's going to happen. Hi, I am Anne-Lise Jasinski. This is my husband, Tom Jasinski.
Hello.
He is going to sit and listen, according to him, while I speak today. I don't know why. We'll see how long this lasts. He's incapable. But we are planning on talking about the layers of healing and how carnivore brings us down a path where we get deeper and deeper layers of healing. Yeah. So recently we've been having some, I would call them healing crises. Yes, you're going to talk with your fingies. And they have like areas of our bodies that have been injured in the past, that have stored a lot of toxins. And we're using a vibration plate now. We're shaking some of that out. We started taking EDTA, which is a heavy metal detox. So now we're all fuzzy inside, not in a good way. Like it makes our brain fuzzy. And then, yes, last night I had like a full-blown healing crisis. Like probably oxalate dumping, probably a lot of really. I can't believe we've lasted this long. It's just me. I just get to talk this whole time. So basically, in conclusion, it's going to be a short video. I guess you're the loquacious one.
If you call that a healing crisis, I want to be sick.
It is a healing crisis.
I had to pull your whole bed out of the shower before I could shower.
Yes, I was so miserable in the middle of the night. I ended up just laying on the tile. It was so hot. So I researched, and all those...
It's a good thing we have a large enough shower where you can actually lay down in.
All those toxins that I loaded into my body for the first 49 years of my life are starting to really come out in
apparently
powerful ways. And I'm 15 months in, and if I didn't understand the process, if I didn't realize what was happening, I think I'd be a little confused.
We're concerned.
Other point I wanted to make is, what if I had stopped after 30 days or 6 months or a year, and then denied myself this deeper healing level that's showing up in, like, I've got some weird shoulder issue going on. I know it's those toxins pulling out of the tissues finally, because I've eaten such good nutrition for so many months in a row that my body's finally like, okay, we're ready to dig deeper. And knowing that and being able to cooperate with it and not freaking out and continuing to stay the course, knowing it's worth it, knowing another year from now I'm going to have such a better state of health.
And hopefully not another healing crisis like last night.
That was rough. That was
my goodness.
Real rough. It was like an exorcism. I think we got the demon out. I'm feeling a little bit lighter today.
I hope so.
I'm finally not as dehydrated as when I woke up.
Well, it's like in one of the carnivore groups I'm in Facebook, they were talking about kidney stones, and all these guys were posting all these kidney stones. Just pictures and big ones too, and lots of them. And people are like, oh yeah, and then it just dumped. And everybody realized it was oxalate dumping. And it took me, with my kidney stones, a little while to realize what was going on. I was like, oh. It didn't last too long, thank goodness.
But I think
6-8 weeks.
It's been a while. So
it has. It's been almost a year.
But
excuse me, that was like last December.
That was super
That was rough.
So when you're doing this zero carb lifestyle and you don't feel the best, I think it's so important to dig in and figure out what it could be and what's causing it. Maybe you need to tweak your supplements. Maybe you need to add something in because
sometimes it's
missing.
Electrolytes. And
maybe your you need more magnesium, something like that.
Need a little sleep.
Right. But sometimes I just, like, I had this whole seborrheic dermatitis for what was it, 6 months? Yeah, right at 6 months. And I knew what was happening. The first time I got it was 10 years before, and I had it for over a year, and it was vicious. This time it was a lot less. But, you know, my gut
you at least-
microbiome is healing. This stuff is coming out so that it can be gone forever. I'm never going to have that outbreak again. And it's done. It's finally done. Yay! I'm getting my clear, wonderful carnivore glow skin back. But knowing that is a process and going through the process, not second guessing, not doubting, not pulling back and saying, well, this isn't working, so I'm just going to go back to retoxifying my body. I don't know if that's a word, retoxify. Surely.
Could be.
Surely it makes sense.
It makes sense.
But why would we? I feel so bad for my body and all of the things I put it through for so many years. There's no way I'm going back and undoing any of all of this good work that's compounding on itself.
Yep.
So we want to encourage you.
Stay the course.
If you're on this journey, stay the course so that you can actually start to get into those deeper layers of healing and realize some of these profound benefits, because as you learn more about how your body's supposed to function, you start to realize that we're supposed to feel good. Like health and vitality and lack of pain, just feeling good in our bodies is our natural state. Not all this craziness about, oh, you're getting older, so you're just supposed to fall apart, you're just supposed to hurt all the time. Like, that's not actually how it's supposed to be. But when we're constantly throwing all this craziness inside and at our bodies, of course that's going to happen. So stay the course. It's worth it. And get to know your body, learning to tune in and recognize what's happening and research when something seems to be going wrong. Figure out why. It's so empowering. Boy, was I ever in my nose in the internet this morning trying to sort through why this happened and how it happened and the catalysts. And I mean, it was a perfect storm. I'm perimenopausal, so I've got sensitivities that have to do with where my cycle is. I had a bit of black pepper last night, which is higher in oxalate than most. I mean, I really don't do spices. So I think that kind of tipped it over the edge, and I'm taking this EDTA, and so I'm more toxins or detoxing. Anyway, it just was a whole perfect storm, and I knew as it was happening what was going on, but I had to kind of
So if you hear
check.
the EDTA, and you want to learn more about that, just look up chelation therapy.
Yeah, it binds to the heavy metals, and we both decided to do it because we just had a feeling we
Well,
needed
for
to-
me, I was hoping, based on some other things that I've heard, of course, everything is what was anecdotal in a sense, because they don't have all these big studies on it yet, but it's supposed to take calcium hardening out of your arteries and put it into your bones the way this process works. That's one of the things that it does. So who knows? I'm
We'll
hoping
see.
for that.
It's going to be taking you'll be taking a CAC score scan, whatever, again, and
Yep.
we'll let you know. You got another blood test coming up soon too, don't you?
Yeah, I got a schedule. I need to get in. Learn some info.
Yeah. So, and we'll share that info with you. But in the meantime, keep healing.
Yeah. Later.